So here's my own personal Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. They're in this bag. They are protected, and what I mean by my own personal collection, we're talking separate from the starter decks. We're talking separate from the binder, and these are the ones that when I said I'm gonna collect some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? To kind of like have certain ones that I did always wanted and ones that I had, and eventually, uh, five ended up growing from there, and it just became a whole thing. It's like let me start recollecting, right? So that's how that began. It's one of those things. It's like, okay, I'll get one. I'll get one. No, I'll get another one because it'll be lonely. How that one be lonely too? And then it's like, I'll just get the whole thing. That's how it started. Uh, but these are my own personal ones that I do again keep separate. So we got some token cards. We got the Joey Wheeler token with the red eyes, black dragon. I like the token cards. I do. I do wish they would have chose maybe the original artworks for the characters, topped or their ace monsters, rather than the other ones. Like this one, that Dark Magician, I'm cool with that one, but I would also prefer the OG one. I think the only one they really kept for as the OG ace monster for Kaiba was that Blue Eyes. We got Big Shield Gardener. We have so this one don't really. We have a Jinzo right there. We have this one right there. Not really sure the name of that one. We have a Summon Skull. A Summon Skull back in the day was everybody's top monster, and I think that's like a lot of the cards that you would always get from the booster packs from the Legend of Blue Eyes. We have Maxi C, Blue Flame Swordsman, Flame Swordsman. We have a Black Bluster Blader right there. Right. We have a Silent Swordsman. Another Silent Swordsman. Silent Magician. Dark Magician right there with the tablet. Got another Dark Magician right there. Another Dark Magician. I want the holographic Magician of this one. I used to have it, and you know how that goes, right? Red Dark Magician, which is one of my favorites. And of course, I got several, if not plenty, of these type of Dark Magician cards like this. This was just always one of my favorite Dark Magician color palettes, if not card. I remember buying the tin, the Yu-Gi-Oh tin that had this exact Dark Magician in the background. And back then, the tins were affordable, right? But at the same time, it can be a bit pricey too. It really depends. But back then, they were a bit affordable. But I had to have this one, and I loved it. Now, I don't ever remember the tins having some of the starter packs in them, because really what it was, or at least my version, it was factory sealed, because I remember I got it from Walmart. But you had the same starter deck with the Yu-Gi starter deck, maybe with a little bit of new cards, but not so much. But this was one of the pulls right here, and I just really enjoy this card. I really do. I enjoy it a lot. I just really love this in particular, Dark Magician. It's just one of my favorites. Another set right here, once I seen them, like I had to have them, and I ended up getting them, as it were. And I'm gonna re-get them again so I can add them within the Yugi slash Atim, deck to have the full, deck of cards when it comes to both of those characters, because they both pretty much carry the same deck, even though because there's so many cards you can like, okay, 50 for you, 50 for you, there you go, right? Because it's almost like their own each individual decks. They all got their own cards that they do enjoy. So we got a chocolate magician girl. We have a kiwi magician girl right there. We have apple magician girl. We have lemon magician girl right there. And we got berry magician girl, right? Really cool, awesome cards, awesome pulls when it came to that right there. I gotta put these where they have to be like that, okay, so I don't get myself confused. Give me a moment here. Right there, okay, so there's that. And we got, some dark magician girls, some OG ones. Here's that. And I will be working getting on some other Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think what I want to shift on before they run out is at least come up with $800 to get some off Amazon for the certain decks that I'll get into. Here's that one right there. Here's this guy right here. Thought he was cool. Guardian Itosos. Here's Noble Knight John. Guardian Angel John. And for those that don't know, these three cards you guys are seeing, like St. John's, they're based off a real life figure of Joan of Arc, for those that don't know. Another St. John's. We got Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Another Red Eyes, Black Dragon. OG, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Blue Eyes, Black Dragon. And I said it before and I'll say it again. They should have done the same thing what they did with the Blue Eyes with the Red Eyes, to where if you get all three Red Eyes, you can get Red Eyes Ultimate Dragon, like a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But yeah, they should have did that. I think that was a miss opportunity. We got a Exodia Necros right there. Exodia, the Forbidden One. We got all 5 pieces of Exodia coming up here. Everybody kept buying the legendary of Blue Eyes White Dragon packs, because you wanted to pull all 5 pieces, which was hard back then. We have now we got some Egyptian gods coming up. Slyther the Sky Dragon, Wind Dragon of Ra, another Cypher Sky Dragon, another Wind Dragon of Ra, Obelisk the Tormentor, of course. We got some Magic and Traps card now coming up. Call of the Grave. Magic Cylinder. The Contract with Exodia. Fusion Substitution, which is a really cool, awesome artwork. I like that. I thought that was really cool. We have Mystical Space Tycoon. Reborn the Monster. And a card that is original and very old. And I had it for years, like 25 years. And it's this one right here. That one right there. So these are my personal card collections right here. Rightfully so. I am glad that I have them. Multiple copies of the sames, but I think Yeah, that's what, I think everybody that does that collects personally. Um, but I still want to really work on getting a few more. Like I said, I want to get a definitely legendary duelist one, two, the Battle City ones, the Kaiba and Yugi, not starter, but I think it was called Scatter decks are like the tournament ones that comes with like a 8x10 um, picture of Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, I think. Uh, let me see. Let me see. Ah, yes. So, get a box of the legendary Blue Eyes. I want to work on getting legendary Duelist 1, Battle, uh, Battle City, the TCG box set with Yugi and Kaiba, the one that comes with like the 8x10 big picture. Actually, I'll be right back here in a moment. Okay, so picking up, and the other one I want to get is the Streets of Battle City, Legendary Collection, Legendary Duelist for the first one, Battle City Finals, Legendary Dragon, the Ultimate reprints, of course, some Protector sleeves. Uh, uh, let me see. That's I would say that's about it. Besides let me see which one that is. The um some other cards for the what you call it, the rainbow crystal beast ones, because there's like some single cards that should have been in that deck anyways. So I want to kind of like add to that. But other than that, that's about it. That that right there, probably looking at what 800, maybe 900 at the most. Uh, then some that I have saved on eBay and also on Etsy Etsy as well. When it comes to like the anime style cards, but yeah, when it but yeah, that's pretty much about it. Nothing really else much to say. This is my personal collection, and I just want to work on getting others. But with that being said, hey, I'm out. Peace.